I've been realizing, my dudes, that Amazon Prime has all my parts I need for the BMW at a way cheaper cost than it does at any other place that sell car parts. So that's really good. So I'm really happy for that. And this came in the box, and this is exactly what I need, my dudes. Hopefully this is the part that I need, that I ordered. You guys are gonna see what's going on with the BMW. I'm just double checking here in my room that I got the right part. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so this has the sensor, which is right there. You guys can see it has a spring, has one tube and the other tube, and they should go something like this. And this is all black but not silver. I don't think that matters, but this is it, my dudes. So this is the thermostat for the BMW, my dudes, because for some reason my BMW is overheating. I believe this is it, so we're gonna go do that. We are going to need, this is basically, well, the coolant that we need. I got this one in AutoZone. It's a different brand. You guys can see this is the Peak brand, and then over here I got this one in O'Reilly's, and this is a different brand, Valvoline. Sorry, my bad. Valvoline. Can't talk right now because it's early in the morning, my dudes. So this is 50-50, and then you guys see here, it's 50-50. So I don't think that will be a problem having these two like that, different, because they both say 50-50. So hopefully it's okay. It's early in the morning. Why? Because it's hot here in New Mexico, and it's starting to get hot in New Mexico. That's why I'm trying to do this vlog early in the morning, so I'm gonna be dreadful and sweat when I'm vlogging. So it's like 8 o'clock right now. So if you guys don't know, when I drive the car, this needle goes all the way up to red, and it takes a while for it to go back down. But it does go back down, but it just takes a while, and the car beeps, going beep beep beep, telling me that I need to pull over or something's wrong with the car, obviously, because it's getting overheated. So hopefully this is the part that I need that will help the car, because I definitely need this car up and running. This car had been coming a long way from the vlog. Almost at that point they're fixing it. So what we're replacing is this one right here. You guys can see this one tube, and then you guys can see the other tube right there. So to replace this, we gotta take off this fan. So this fan has to come off, my dudes. This fan's gonna come off, boom, and then we have more room to work with, and just take it off and take it off. And then we're gonna drain the coolant. The coolant's inside here, my dude. The antifreeze, whatever you want to call it, the coolant, antifreeze, same difference. It's right here. So we gotta drain it, and then we gotta flush it out. Then we're gonna install the new one that I have, that I showed you guys, and we're gonna pour it inside, and hopefully that can solve my temperature problem by changing the BMW thermostat. Taking off my fan is very simple, because you guys can know that other BMW models, why is my camera not focusing? There it is. Other BMW models, they have that piece connected to the, I believe, right here. Like, it's connected, both of them right here, but my fan is not connected. You guys can see, because I don't know how the first owner did this, but the fan works. So let's just do that really quick, my dudes. I just want to share you guys that little brief that my fan is not the BMW out factory fan, I'm guessing, because it's supposed to be connected like that. I know, but it still works. So the fan is off, my dudes. I just only have one just holding it down, so that's why it was easier. And like I said, it doesn't have, the fan's supposed to be connected to this one right here, but since I don't have that, that's why it's easier for me to do it. This is what we're going to be placing right here. This is what we're going to be placing, this part right here. But first we got to drain off the coolant first. Always wear gloves when you work with coolant, because it has poison and stuff like that, and better if you work on the car when the car is cold, not hot burning coolant. I had to jack up the car because I thought I was getting the plug, but I wasn't getting the plug. Let me show you guys what I was getting at. So I thought that this was a plug, and I was feeling it from up there, and this is just a switch. I guess a switch to go inside here, you guys can see, but it wasn't the plug. It is just the for the fuse to go in, or a switch. Yeah, fuse to go in. So that's not that. I wasn't here. I thought that was a plug, and I was like, oh, there it is, but no. So I'm believing that this is the plug, my dudes. So I might have to get like a screwdriver across, or I can just get some pliers and just twist it off. There it is, my dudes. I finally got it off, not with screwdriver, not with pliers like I said. That's the best option, my dudes. So I'm just taking off the cooler. Gotta be fast, because I don't want to get poison on me. Oh, it's really going through the gloves. Great. This coolant seems pretty new. Let me say take out the whole thing. Yep, this is the coolant plug-in. Coolant's going down. Not that much. I might need to buy a new one of that one. And just release the pressure. And it should start coming down more. Hopefully. Science, I don't know. You guys can't even see. So it's coming off. Coolant's off. Still got a lot of coolant in there. Why is it not going down? Why did it just stop? That's the plug. What? What? Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? In the comments probably they'll be like, dude, you did it wrong. What did I do wrong? I thought that was a plug. This coolant's not going down. All in doubt. Just gotta go ask. Dang it. I might have to go ask my pops. He's sleeping. But yeah, I thought I can do it by myself because I looked at it and I was just like, well, I gotta do is just drain this, pop this, and then pop that open. But I don't know why it's not going down. I don't know. Is that you? Oh, this is my dad. He came exactly on time. Exactly on time. I was talking about you and I needed you. You're awake? You're not awake? So I took off the plug and I took off the tap of the, and it's still not going down.
Oh, not good.
Oh yeah, no good. I don't know if I did it wrong. I don't know if I did it right. Alright, we're gonna figure it out and I'll tell you guys what's going on. So stay tuned. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. Dang it. BMWs, man. So we came up with some hypothesis that either it is clogged somewhere. That's why it's not freshing through the engine like a refresh. So I probably have a clog somewhere where we're thinking right now, but we're still going into it, seeing out what's going on. But probably is a clog. I hope it's not a clog. I don't know. We're just, I think it's a clog. Hypothesis is we have a clog somewhere that's clogging up the coolant that's not going through. That's why it's just sitting there, but we're still going to figure it out. So just give us time. Hypothesis only. Give you guys a little update. There was another plug right here, if you guys can see. That looked like it's the radiator. So what we have this blue one, the one I took off, and then the other one that we took off is behind there. That's the radiator one that we took off. And for some reason, we still have a lot of coolant. You guys can read the diagram right here. It says max and minimum, and my thing is popping up, so that means that it's max. If you guys can actually see the coolant and hear it, so we still have coolant inside. So we don't know why it's not draining out, because that's only like a little bit of coolant that it only has. Not even like half of the pan is filled up with coolant down there. It's just like the floor. And now that I'm thinking, maybe it's not even the thermostat anymore. Maybe something else. I don't know. So either something's blocking the coolant pipes like I've been saying, or I didn't have coolant at all. But it was weird because this was marking all the way up. So maybe this is not marking right. I have no idea. But we're going to continue taking off this thermostat because I bought it. Might as well just do it. So but to take off these clips, flathead, just pop it out and it should just come out. I might want to move the pan in the bottom just in case coolant comes out. I don't think no coolant's going to come out from there anymore. It should come off like so. I'm going to put the camera down, my dudes. No, I can do it. My pops is right behind me. He's right here. There it is. And we got a little bit of coolant. Okay. And then the same thing here. You guys can see the clip. Flathead screwdriver. Slide so. Just pop it up like that. It's easy. I'll make sure it's out. My pops just checked. And then let me move this. That's like nothing of coolant. So maybe I was low on coolant. And maybe it's not even a thermostat. Maybe I was just low on coolant. And then just, oops. Take it down. And no coolant and nothing. Maybe I was low on coolant. But that's weird because this was making, you guys can still hear the coolant though. So I don't know. But let's continue this. So right here, here's the little sensor right there, my dude. I gotta take that off too. I think it's just a little pin. Oops. And then take the sensor off. And then we gotta unscrew a couple. That one. And I think there's one in the bottom. So let's go find the right one. That's it. Right. So it's 4. We got the new one to see how many there were. and there are 4, 2 in the bottom, 2 in the top. One is different from all the rest of the 3. So what you're gonna be using for this bad boy, this big one, is a 1/2 inch or 13, and over here is just a 10 millimeters. So you guys can remember that, be easier for you guys, not like us, we were suffering. And then like so, I don't think no coolant was gonna fall off, but just in case, my dudes. So we're thinking that maybe I never had coolant inside the car. So this should just, there it goes. Yeah, this is gonna be 11, my dudes, because you guys can know that why we're taking off this one is because it's holding on this one. You guys can see it's just holding on. So I can either take it off completely or I'll just take it off completely. I'm gonna be suffering and moving it around to the side. So we did take off this clip later. We did, my dudes. It is a 19 to take it off. You guys are wondering, and it's just right here, which is this bad boy right there. Be careful because it does have a gasket, so be careful not to lose that. Well, I'll try to put it on right now, and then just take off this. I don't think there's any coolant. Yeah, this is it. That's the older one. That's the hole if you guys are curious. Pretty cool, huh? Just that I don't know what's going on with my coolant. So my pops was thinking that maybe this car never had coolant in the first place. It was missing coolant. That's why it never was overheating and stuff. But I don't know why this has coolant still, but it's not just sitting there. So I really don't know. But once I do this and once I add coolant, because it takes at least 2 of those bad boys to fill up with coolant. It's actually 8.9 something liters, so basically like 2 of those bad boys, and hopefully that will solve the problem. So let me just install everything back up, my dudes, and see what's going on, my dudes. All right, my dudes, we put everything back on, so it's nice and secure. Everything back on, the clip, this hanger, everything's back on, my dudes. All we gotta do is put on the fan, and hopefully that it works. The coolant problem, don't know what really happened. Maybe it doesn't have coolant at all. Maybe this was actually workable, but might as well, I bought it, so might as well just swap it out to make sure. I know it had glue on it, so before I even installed this, I got a little nice blade to take all that little skunk off, which is all this. You guys can see from the coolant. See all that? It was just dripping down. I was just throwing it inside the coolant. This was all the coolant that was inside the motor vehicle. That was inside the BMW. Very bad, very low. So I'm just going to install the fan back on. Put the fan back on, and then we're gonna do the coolant, and hopefully that's just all it needed was coolant. But it says it was full all the time. It said max. So I really don't know, but it said it's max, and right now I don't know if this thing actually works. You guys can still hear coolant because it should be in the bottom, but for some reason still it pops up. So I don't know. Coolant time, my dudes. My finger's not that good. I gotta text people. Get my texting muscle up. So the coolant goes where it was. You want to pour it? Okay, let my dad pour it. I'll hold the funnel. So supposedly it takes 2 of these bad boys, which is 2 gallons. Like I said, it was, you can hear it rushing in. Wow, maybe it was empty, baby. Well, it is empty. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this happens, but coolant's going in. So we're gonna put this whole gallon in, or until it gets full, I guess, and then start the car up. And if it needs more, then it needs more. So here it goes. All right, slow it down. Maybe that was a coolant, my dude. Maybe that was the issue. I don't know.
Okay, now the bleed.
So what's that for?
I want to make sure that there's no air in the system, and this one is let go more coolant in.
So it's just the air pressure.
No air pressure, air bleeding. That was bleeding.
Bleeding. I didn't know that you had to bleed it. That's how you bleed, my dudes. So you gotta just make it loose.
Take it off completely.
Take it off completely, and that's just extra air that's in there will just come out. Oh, okay.
When the coolant come up, and then you know
it's full.
It's full, but then you have to start it, warm it up, and then.
Okay, so that's how you bleed, supposedly. Didn't know that, but we're gonna add more coolant. That's 1 gallon, my dudes, from Valvoline. And this is from Peak, different brands, but it's really the same thing because it all says for BMWs, and this one all says for BMWs. It should be the same color as well as that color as well. Hopefully, the one did it right. But now we go gallon number 2. We're just watching the little one. Won't let me bleed. There it is. Oh, maybe I should have put the pan on the bottom.
Oh, that's okay.
So now that it overflowed, adding a little bit more. And
the bubbles?
And it overflowed instantly.
Okay, put it back.
Take this off?
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure, my dudes. Always ask questions if you don't know. Nothing wrong with that. No shame. But we still have some for that one, right?
Yeah.
That still has some. So now I'm gonna turn it on so it can cycle through.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Turn the heater on.
the heater as well.
Yeah.
Fourth time now. Weird. Now that's warming up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just keep it running. Alright, just keep it running. Okay guys, when if something happens, I'll let you guys know. And the heater's on full blast, my dudes. Alright, my dude, I'm just coming back from a test drive. I've been driving for at least, I want to say 10 minutes. Good 10 minutes at least. My temperature is the same, my dudes. If you guys can just see that, it stays the same halfway, so that's good. Hopefully we did fix the problem, my dudes. I'm hoping that we did. That it was a thermostat, because it's just been sitting there and I don't have the fan on whatsoever. If you guys don't know, I can control the fan on from a flip of a switch, because we had to install that. If you guys don't believe me, the car is completely off. From the flip of a switch, the fan is on. That's how we decided to do it. If you guys don't know, from flips watch down, the fan is off. That's right, my dude. That's right, my dude. That's how me and my pop decided to do it, because the guy had it running straight and he wanted you to get off the car, open the hood, and run it directly with hot for it to be on. I didn't like that. We didn't like that, so we made like a little switch for it, and I think the BMW is fine now. Hours have passed, my dudes, since we checked the coolant, so the engine's cooling down now. So now we get to recheck it to make sure if everything's okay. So just gotta take off the tab. Oh, little air came out. Little hissing noise. It's been a long time since I went for a little drive, and it looks the same. Max from the top. That's what it's telling us. Max from the top. So you did put new coolant in, and you guys can saw that's the whole point. We did a coolant swap. Are we gonna take off this or no?
Yeah.
That too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just in case.
Just in case. Let me get a funnel. Now we're gonna add a little bit more just in case to see if it actually cycled through. So now that I'm thinking correctly, maybe we don't have coolant inside the car at all. Whew. Can that be a possibility, baby? We never had coolant inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because from the coolant that we got from the pan was just a little bit. And now that you put almost
1 1/4.
whole gallon and a quarter. Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
And look, now we can see the coolant. Now we have coolant. Now we know that we have coolant for sure.
Yeah, look at all the way, you can see it right there.
Yeah, big difference. Maybe that's why she's overheating, because we didn't have any coolant. But either way, about the thermostat, we switched it off. So if it wasn't that, then we know that it wasn't that, or the coolant. But yeah, then we just close it. Mm-hmm. All our rags are like old t-shirts and underwears and socks. That's all our rags are. Today's vlog, like I said, was just a thermostat. Maybe we just needed more coolant. We didn't know that, but even though it marked that we had coolant, I have no idea what happened. Or the radiator. Hopefully it's not the radiator. Hopefully we just solve the problem. So anyways, if you gotta like what I do, subscribe down below at Louis Vlogs. Facebook page at Louis Vlogs. Follow my Instagram at Louis Vlogs. I'll see you guys next one. So peace out.